Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly consider to like this video, watch, share and give us your opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, MP Kibagendi is coming out and telling Kenya Kwanza administration that they are doing nothing, but they speaks a lot. And again is carrying on by saying that Kenyans do not expect much to be done by this government. On an interview which was done to him at the Nation, the State of the Nation, MP Kibagendi is coming out and saying that he is accusing President Ruto on failing to deliver promises, and again he mentioned the fake fertilizer which is now trending in our country. Let's take a look and see on how MP Kibagendi deconstructed Kenya Kwanza administration on their work movement.
Kenyans are indeed an extremely resilient people, but it is coming to a point where they will no longer take it because they are grossly overworked and and severely underpaid, and this is the making of the office of the president himself because of the overtaxation of our citizens. And the president is getting fascinated by cheap, insincere flattery from his legion of members of parliament, including my friend here, who are fearful. They don't tell him the truth. But once we leave this desk, in the corridors here, he'll be telling us how, indeed, maisha imekuwa ngumu. He'll be telling us how ground imekuwa ngumu. He is unable to articulate the issues they confidently try to sell on this particular desk. We have a problem in this country, and we need to realize that the president needs to come down to reality. Like Madam President has said, we need the executive, especially the CS for Health, to tone down on her rhetoric and sit with the leadership of those in the medical fraternity and be able to come up with a solution. The president and his legion of fearful MPs also need to realize that Kenyans are indeed suffering. And while he thinks everything is planned out, things can turn out very bad in the next few months, because while international oil prices are going down, that is not the making of the Kenya Kwanza administration. And while the shilling is strengthening against the dollar, that has not brought down the cost of living. We need to deal with the heavy taxation. We need to deal with the cost of food. We need to think about the future. Right now, the cost of food has gone down because of the rains. They've gone ahead to start selling us fake fertilizer. And I said this here last year, and we were with this gentleman, that they got some free fertilizer from Russia. They went on to adulterate it with sand and soil to make it. It was about 55 million metric tons, and they pushed it to 100. So that, and they went on to sell it to Kenyans. Now they are telling us it is their making that we have the cost of unga come down. Okay, but why have you gone ahead to sell this time round fake? It is not even fake. That is not. Imagine they are selling sand and feces from donkeys, and I wonder how a whole government can gather courage and create time to gather feces for donkeys from across the country in tons and then start selling it to Kenyans. It is unfortunate. Okay. We are in a very difficult situation, and it is time people speak.
Coming out and saying even the government itself refuses to listen to its aspirants. The aspirants that is speaking about here is those who voted for Ruto, or those who voted for the other side of opposition. But right now, Kenya, the only president known in our country is Ruto. So Kibagendi is saying that things might even turn worse when it's come to the next new month. And he's saying that this government is not thinking about future, but they are only thinking about themselves. So it's exposing Kenya Kwanza administration. So today's analysis, we want to find out what might be the secret behind MP Kibagendi's attack, because MP Kibagendi was once in UDA. In fact, Ruto is the one who uprooted him. If you don't know, he have been working with Ruto severally. Ruto is the one who taught him politics. So there is nothing new he knows about Ruto. These people knows each other in and out. So before I carry on, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to congratulate to the new subscribers for the support that they offer to this channel. You've offered actually to this channel. Thank you very much as you bother the same boat with the members. And don't forget to give this video thumb of like and drop your opinion at the comment section below. Let's proceed. It is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you well wherever you are. So there is total shame we are seeing here. That is the construction which is now coming out from the MP Kibagendi is very clear. After President Ruto had been sworn in, Kenyans were happy and they came out saying that Uhuru Kenyatta is still interested on the dynasty side. And by that time, the dynasty that Ruto used to campaign with was Raila Odinga, Odinga's family and Kenyatta's family. So Kenyans made their mind and they said enough is enough for dynasty time. It is time to give Asla a chance to rule us. And the MP Kibagendi were among the people also who supported the Hasla narratives. We recall them. There were so many, Akina Millicent Omanga who recently lament and the rest. So it is very clear that as things are now happening, President Ruto will never deliver anything apart from this housing bill project, which is still insisting it is going to be done whether Kenyans like it or not. Kibagendi is saying that this government is not having future for Kenyans, which is true. Just a few days ago, I did analysis on the CAS report. We remember that each and every Kenyans, the deduction they expect is 10 million in order to retain this cabinet secretary. So this government is just milking Kenyans dry. They don't want any person to save. They don't want any person to have money in their pocket. So according to MP Kibagendi, is now regretting even how he used to support President Ruto. I used to be on the side of President Ruto. He is again saying that government of Kenya Kwanza is selling fake fertilizers to the farmers, which is very true. And what have worried me, ladies and gentlemen, is that these are the people who should advise President Ruto. Nilisikia juzi wengine wanasema at Ruto si mtu wa kuadvisiwa. Is a human being and he can be advised. What always happens is that people like Ndini Nyoro, people like this man whom I used to speak about, who said chop lamb meat in the State House, David Ndi, they only concentrate on their stomach, and their aim is to just see the mistakes coming from the State House. So these factors are the factors which might even hinder President Ruto to retain his second chance in the Republic of Kenya. And I normally wonder, where will Ruto escape when it's come to 2027? Because for sincerely speaking, if any other forces will come and vie for presidency, then automatically Kenya Kwanza is going to be out. Because whatever is now happening, we are seeing even the UDA's MPs are dumping him. Not even MP Kibagendi himself. We saw the likes of Wamuchomba, who used to support Ruto during campaigns. We saw the Omanyo, women rep from Busia. Now they are regrouping and they want to form opposition together with Babu Wina and the rest. So these people are now going against the government. They are saying the government, enough is enough. You've tormented Kenyans for long. It is now time to speak the truth. Kibagendi are among the teams who are now spilling the beans on whatever the government is doing. As if that is not enough, you have come out and even spills the beans on the state of the nation. That this government speaks a lot, they only campaigns, but they won't deliver promises for Kenyans. And according to Kibagendi, is saying that Kenyans should wake up from their slumber and focus on the next election. Who is ready to deliver promises to them? Let's wait and see if all these words which are being said by our leaders in the republic are going to be recommended, and in any case Kenya Kwanza are going to wake up again and fulfill the promises they made for Kenyans. Let's wait and see if it is going to happen. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to end this analysis at this point, as I am eagerly waiting for your opinion on MP Kibagendi's attack on Kenya Kwanza administration. Thank you very much, and may you have a blessed day as you hope to meet on another political discussion.